Chris, before we get started, how do you pronounce your last name?
Dorelian. It's
Okay,
I think of music do re mi fa sol, so do re lien.
okay, got you,
Ah,
got you, got you, got you, got you.
yes.
I want to thank
That's
you.
if you want to say it in French, it's dorelien.
That's what
Oh,
I was going to ask because it was
Yes,
pronounced to me that way. So I wanted to make sure
yes.
because
My
I do.
first language is French. I'm Haitian, so it's dorelien.
Oh,
oh,
okay,
nice.
great, great, great. So the reason why because when I share with people what I did finally learn how to use the blog, I want to be able to pronounce your whole name. I don't just like to give out a first name. I like to let someone know the whole name so they will make sure that if they follow you on YouTube or Instagram or something like that, they may even want to join you with Build All. It's so that really wouldn't bother me if they join you with Build All. I love
Mm.
that because they're still being helped. But I wanted to make sure I gave them the right name and right pronunciation.
Yeah, online in the I'll say the online community, I'm known as Spartacus. So I brand myself as Spartacus. So everywhere from YouTube, social media, even LinkedIn, everywhere is Spartacus. So people can Google Spartacus, I come up basically.
Great, great, great. Thank you. A little background on Judy and myself. We come out of a platform that's not in service anymore, but it was called Empower Network.
Okay.
That's where we come from our blogging platform, and I learned a lot through a young lady named Tracy Walker and Nicole Cooper, but most of all, I had a chance to work with the owner of Empower Network by the name of David Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Empower Network was a blogging platform and had additional training you can buy. So when we had this blog here, I was familiar with blogs, but the way Build All blog is powerful. So I was trying to figure out how to use it because the problem that I have is that there's like 6 videos in knowledge base,
Mm-hmm.
but there's one that tells you how to create a post or a template. But
Mm-hmm.
when we go to the top right corner to create a template, there is a blog body that you can pull out, but if you can save it, but you can't name it. But when I go to where it says create a template, all it has is the title and things like that, but you don't have where you can add elements to it.
Yeah,
So
right now, okay, and we're aware of that, and the developers are aware of that because Jackie and I have mentioned that to them, and it's actually on their list of stuff to upgrade for the blog. Because right now, for the past 2 months, I'll say they've been focusing with 4.0 with everything with the booking app and all this stuff. Because and then in terms of improvement for the blog, that's on their list of next rollout, basically updates. So they are aware of that, and they are going to be working on that. Uh, in terms of time frame, I don't know, unfortunately. I'm hoping is before the end of November in terms of for them to update that feature. You see, but
So
right
Chris,
now,
Chris, what does your blog look like? How did you put your blog together?
okay. Let me share my screen. Let me see if I can share my screen here.
did you create a template post from scratch?
Yes, that is correct. So this is my website. So let me go back to, let me move this around. Let's go to Cheetah, join, edit, blog, and then edit blog. Oh, posts. Okay, so what I've done is basically created them individually because for me, in terms of I'll say the template, I usually use Microsoft Word to write myself out. You see, so like that, then I know, okay, I have the header, I have the title, I have the conclusion. You see, so that's where basically, and then all I had to do is literally go in and just copy and paste in terms of what I want, picking out the how'd you call it, the content in terms of the graphics and everything like that. So that's how I saved them. So I would write my blog usually on Microsoft Word, then basically in terms of spelling, all that good stuff, and then also use Canva to actually do the actual images that go with the blog, and I can put it on the Word document itself. So like that, then when I'm ready to go and to work on the blog, on the Builder blog, I just copy and paste and basically do it like that, and that's it.
So what if you want to put, that looks great, that's fantastic. So what if you want to have a header on the top of your blog, and that same header and the footer is on every blog?
Okay, so go back.
Yes, because
the way they have it is by using the title. So in terms of
so when we start, because I was trying to figure it out, so I opened up a new blog, and then I called it my blog template.
Okay.
And then now I want to put a header and a footer in that and save it as my blog template.
Okay.
Does that work?
So let's say, okay, you have a blank page right here.
Yeah.
So you want to save it as a template.
Yeah.
So actually, let's go out. New template. So I will use this as a template.
And then you change the title.
But with the title, remember, since it's going to be a template, you're going to change the title every single time. Keep in mind.
Yes, I know, but this is a blog template. So next time I want to come and do a blog, I would come in here and look for the blog template. It would come up, and then I would add in the middle. Is that how it works?
Correct, yes. But in terms of the title, the header, the heading, so here, let's say, okay, this is heading number 1.
Yeah.
Body of text.
Yeah.
And then footer right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So this I would put under heading number 1 right here.
Yeah.
And then so whatever the heading, if it's you have the same heading for every one of your blogs, so you can keep it like that because this is your template. And then here you'll have, in terms of if it's heading number 4. Come on. Well, yeah, heading number 4. Yeah, 4 is small, but let's do, I don't know, this, for example. Let's put Arial Black, for example. So this would be for the body of the text. Yeah. And then for the footer, we can do, let's say, 6 font, I don't know, something like this, for example.
Yeah.
Okay. So then all I have to do is hit save. Oh yeah, author. Keep forgetting author. Okay. So go to post list. Okay. So now I have the test right here. Okay. Yeah. So now if I'm going to go under the post, new post, select template, test, and right here.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yes. I understand, and I'm with you so far. And we create that template. We want to create a post. And what was confusing me, I know now that if I want to add an image, I go to the toolbar at the top and pull it out and click on the image. Or if I want to add a video.
Correct.
And then from that point on, anytime I want to do a blog, I can copy from WordPress and then put it on that template, and then I can publish the blog. But what confused me is elements. There was nowhere to add elements. But
okay, what do you mean by elements? Like, what did you have in mind?
Okay, say if I wanted to add like the social media buttons like Facebook, Twitter, and all of that.
Okay, you don't do that on the blog. You do it on the actual page itself on Cheetah. So for example, remember the blog, let me close this real quick. Go back, doesn't matter. Okay, remember those are your posts right there, okay?
Yeah.
So you do, this is solely for copywriting stuff. It's not for element, it's not for, it's just for the actual blog itself, the actual articles itself.
Right.
So on the Cheetah page, that's where you have the feed page and you have the post page, okay? So the feed page is where you have everything shows up, all your blog as a list.
Yeah.
The post page is where the blog is showcased for the reader to read it. So it's under the post page that where you put in the social media stuff, the element stuff. Because this right here, this is the post page. So this right here is, you don't touch nothing in here. You can't even move it or edit the inside, because this is just for the actual blog. This
So
is
how do you change any of that though?
For which one? For the actual.
So you've got that. It's a title, so you could change that. But how do you change the body? How do you change the content in there?
Okay, so let's do this. Cool.
So, other words, when I write the blog post and I publish the blog post, when they go to the feed page and want to see it, that comes up, and then my blog post drops down on top of that. The blog template that I wrote drops down on top of that blog.
Correct. It's kind of like replaces that. So the best way to explain it is like you have the picture frame in the picture. So
Yes.
This is the picture frame. Your blog is the picture. So your picture goes inside the picture frame. But on the picture frame, you can add glitter, you can add everything else you want. You see what I'm saying?
That's
Yes.
the feed. That's the
Exactly. That's the frame. So the blog goes, why is my thing acting up tonight? The blog goes inside the picture frame.
Gotcha. The blog post that we wrote drops down on top.
Correct. I'm trying to click on
place. Yeah. Okay. So we're just basically writing a blog post from the template we had, and then when they want to see it, they click on the feed, and
Correct.
the blog that we wrote drops down on that blog post and shows up on the feed.
Correct.
And
so for example.
So what do you do with this here?
Okay, so this is basically the template of the picture. You know how when you buy a picture frame, you have like a demo picture in there to see how the picture looks? Think of it as a demo picture.
Right.
Okay. So this is where basically you can select in terms of the color of the how'd you call it, the style. But basically, if you right click on it for the gear, this is where also you can see in terms of what should show up in terms of the elements. So Facebook, Pinterest, whatever, Telegram, the social bar and everything like that. So in terms of for it to show up, for example. Okay.
Yes.
So now what will happen is that where is it?
Oh, they got comments down there now.
Well, no, I added this one myself. So I got this one from Widget Pack on go to Widget Pack, Google Widget Pack, and it'll give you, it's free to sign up. It'll give you a iframe that you can put in. This is an iframe that I put in.
Okay. So you got the iframe element. And
exactly. That's an iframe that I put in.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Exactly. What was I going to say? Okay. Yeah. So again, in terms of where is it? Add elements, blog, general. No. Where is it? Blog post. Okay. So let me add another.
Yes, panel. That's that blog post. Okay.
Let me add another panel just so I don't mess up my stuff real quick here. Closes this. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
so add panel element blog post. Okay. So you have title. Okay. So you see how.
Yeah, I'm with you so far, Chris.
Okay. So this one right here, right click. Okay, yeah, perfect. So you have different ones. So you have the elements. Okay, so you have two of them right there in terms of the blog post. But again, this is supposed to replace where the blog goes in terms of the actual article that goes. So on my website right here, if I click on this article, read more, see marketing tips and advice that you can rely on.
Gotcha.
If I go, where is it? If I go here, right there, this is what shows up here. You
But
see the difference?
it doesn't
Yes.
show up exactly what we're looking at. Your blog shows up.
Correct, exactly.
Oh,
So that's what I was
right.
that's what I was saying in terms
Oh.
of you have the picture frame
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
have the picture. So
Yeah.
the picture goes inside the picture frame. So the blog post, this right here, all the blogs I've written, those
Yeah.
are the pictures. And then the
Right.
frame is, where is it? The frame is the post
Yeah.
that you have when you do a blog.
So
Okay.
we can structure the post the way we want to look with the header and all of that and save it. And then when we write our blog post from that, we can save that template that like the way we like you say.
Don't even worry about stretching this, because that's one of the good thing about with Builderall is that it automatically does it automatically. Because you see how small it is right here. Hold on, let me take out this panel. Before
I'm with you.
Yeah, because we were trying to stretch it to put more writing in. We're trying to change the writing.
No.
Crazy.
That's fine.
That's just
It does it automatically. You don't have to worry about that. It does it automatically. Okay. So again, literally, this is my frame, my picture frame.
Yes.
But this is the live site. You see how long it goes?
Right.
In the bottom, see, this is the review, and then my footer. You see?
Okay, and that's so down there where you have all the plugs. Why you say you may also like that's an element.
Where'd you get that footer? Where'd you get the footer?
I created the footer. It's a footer that I did from the post. I created a regular footer right here.
Yeah.
And basically, again, you have the templates for the footers. I just added images, changed the font, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's my footer. That's my overall footer.
So when you're doing the blog, you can add that footer into it.
Well, yeah, because what I did a global header and a global footer.
Yeah.
So all I did is to add to it is on the feed page, I go to settings.
On the feed page.
Well, both of them, all the pages, because I want my header and my footer on all my pages, right?
Yes.
So instead of doing one for each one of the pages, all I do is go on the three buttons right here, settings, and then go all the way down to where it says header.
Yeah.
And then select my header right here.
Right.
Blog header. You see, and I did the same thing for the footer, blog footer.
Okay.
So I did that for all the pages. So like that, I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter where I go. So this is my feed page, which is basically my home page. I made the feed page as my home page.
Yes, that's what I'm accustomed to. Yes.
Yeah. So like that, this is the feed page right here. So all the articles that I have right here. So this is the feed page, and I still have the header and then the footer. I go to the article. I have the header.
Right.
Yes.
And doesn't matter how fast I go down, I have the footer.
Yeah.
And that right there.
So you can create as many as you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, and that is an element where it says you may also like where you have those three blogs. Is that an element you had to put there?
Okay, yeah, that one is basically
so you created the structure of that feed page. You added elements for everything the way you wanted that feed page to look.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Let
me create a test page so I don't go into my.
Yeah, don't mess your pages up.
Exactly. Because I'm known for doing stuff like that. I'll make a change and then I hit save and I'm like, no, what did I just do? Okay. Add panel. All right. So blank panel. Okay. Let me stretch this out down right here.
Yeah.
And then go back to add elements. Okay. So under the blog, so blog feature. So the feature is what you would see on my page. Go back to home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So this is the feature right here. See how it switches in turns?
Yes.
This is the feature. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what the
Gotcha.
Let me close this.
Oh man, you are unconfusing me now.
Let me close that. Okay, so this is what the feature would be. So if you add the feature, obviously it says no article right now because you have to connect that page, to the blog, and everything like that. But I can, yeah, it's not gonna show.
Yeah, I'm with
But
you.
basically, this is where you would have the feature. Okay, so the feature is basically this in terms of scrolling like that. Then you would have add elements. Go back to feed news. This is the
Yeah.
feed news right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's the bottom. Yeah, that's the
So
bottom.
you have the feed news. Now, the only thing with the feed news, see how big it is? It takes so much, okay? So a lot of time, me personally, I don't like to have it so cluttered like that because it's too big. So what I usually would use is, I'm still under the feed news, but I would use something like this.
Yes, and yes.
Oh no, actually no, that's not where. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you.
That's not it. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, go in. Here we go. This one right there. Okay, so it gives you the main one that you have feature, and then it gives you the smaller ones also as well.
Which one was that?
Which one did you click on?
That's the last one. That's the third, the fourth one right there. The big one right there. Okay, because what it does, when you do your blog and you can have select one to be featured. Okay, this is what the feature would look like.
Yeah.
And then you have the smaller ones after that.
Yes.
Okay. So when you right click on it, on the gear icon, you can change the theme, whatever, all this stuff, but you can change the amount. So I can do, let's say if I did 4, for example, and hit save. So now I would have 1, which is the feature, and just 3.
Yes.
So that'll be 4 total. You see, so it's kind of like to keep it less cluttered and everything like that, because having it like this, you can easily, is big enough where you can have it in just one panel. So if I take out the text, so just one panel like this. You see what I'm saying? So we can stretch this out. Let's say if I wanted to change the color to black, so like this.
Oh yeah.
You see, so so basically it's less cluttered, it's more elegant, and everything like that. You see?
Nice. Yeah.
So that's for, go back. So that's for the blog feed news.
Feed news. Okay.
Blog feed news. Okay. So then you also have, so let's take this out. Let's go back to here. So now you have the blog general. So this one, again, is just like this right here, the scrolling one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have it. So you have 2 of them. You have one in the regular one, and then you have this one under the blog general. So if you click the gear, you can show total of 3 latest ones. You can you can select the featured one where only will show the featured one.
Yeah.
You can do show description. So if you ask this show description right here, it will show the description of it right here. You see?
Okay. Yeah.
You can have it. Oh, come on. There you go. So you can take out the show description. Let's say I want to do 5 instead. Hit save, and then if I hit preview, there you go.
Oh, that's how it turns it around. Oh, okay, I got it.
You see?
You show those 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Exactly. So just having those over there, and that's it.
Yeah.
Then the next one, let me see this one. This one's the same one. It's similar. The only difference is it just shows the title right here.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
You see, it just shows the title right here.
Mhm.
Then you have elements. Those are the, okay, so those right here are the search bars. So if you see, yeah, I don't have enough articles to put a search bar yet.
Okay,
But
yeah, that's all
I would put a search bar, for example, like this,
right. Okay, yeah,
or you can put it in the header
yeah,
of your website, of your
Yeah.
page, the
Okay.
global header, okay,
Mhm.
in terms of searching and everything like that, for example.
Yeah.
So as it, depending in terms of how where you're getting your how many articles are you publishing every week or every month or whatever the case may be. Remember, you can select them by, you can categorize them by in terms of content. So you can put them in different categories. So
Yeah.
like that, so you can do search by category or search by the blog name. You know, however you want to do it, it's up to you.
Mhm.
So you also
Gotcha.
have the next one is the group, where it looks like this. So this is what you saw in the bottom of my page right here.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. That's
So
the
that's the
group.
group one. Okay, so if you go down right there, that's the group one right there.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
So that's the group. And again, you have one like this. You have you got this one as well, where it gives it more,
Okay.
so people can see what to read, what
Yeah.
every article is about. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have, they give you different ones depending in terms of what you want to do. So, and I could use, let's say, remember how you can have different website connected to the same blog.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
again, with the training with Bridget, in terms of having a blog for chiropractors and having 5 different chiropractor clients, but one of them would have this, for example, this group. Another one would have the articles under this one right here. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you can mix and match them. So like that, all the sites are not the same for every one of them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You see what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and then let's close this. Go to blog list. Okay, so the list right here, this is where when you categorize, actually let me do it, is there?
Oh, that was I couldn't find. Now I understand.
Yeah, it's, let me change the color real quick here. Okay, so this is where you would categorize your articles by, you put them under different
Yeah.
subjects. So
Yeah.
you would have it. So on my site, I have choose a category right here.
Right.
So if I want to learn about marketing, I click on marketing and I should see only the articles about marketing.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's how you could have it. Or you could have it by author in terms of
Yeah.
the people that are writing the articles. Or go back, come on, add elements. Let's see. That's author as well. Yeah, category. So
Yeah,
each one of
yeah,
them gives you
yeah.
a different one. Yeah, but it's basically category and authors. You
Yeah.
see,
Okay.
so like that in terms of how you want to have it for your customers. You know, in terms of to do selection and everything like that.
Mhm.
And then the last one is the actual blog post that we spoke about earlier in terms
Yeah.
of the picture frame and the picture.
I
But
have
those are all the elements for the blogs right there.
Okay, I do have a question about that. Well, that blog post where it says title and things like that. We don't have to touch that
Nope.
because our the template we have would put all that in place.
Correct. So
Okay.
basically, when you are under, move this on the side.
I'm so glad I recorded this. Oh.
BMVP. I'm with you, Judy. I'm with him. I got it. I just have one other question, but I'm with him. We go to BMVP.
Yep. So
Yeah.
because remember, your blog is your blog headquarter is here.
Yeah.
So when you add a blog, remember the first time you add a blog, let's say you only had 2 pages. The first time you add a blog, you see this appears in yellow or orange. I mean, this is orange. So the post and the feed. And then in the bottom, you have them again.
Yes.
So you can either click on top or on the bottom. I like it how Builderall has them in the bottom to differentiate between pages and blog elements or blog stuff. You see?
Yeah.
So you can access the post or the feed right there as well. Okay.
And if you have 20 posts, it'll be right down there where it says post.
Exactly. Yeah, I could have literally 20 pages because my vlog for my how do you call it, my YouTube vlogs and everything like that. I have like different ones like business foundation, motivation, you know, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So, and I keep adding more pages. Okay.
Yes.
So at the end, the black post, the black stuff is always going to be in the bottom.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I click on blog MVP, so it goes over here. So again, now this is where I do all the writing. I do the templates, the author, the categories, you know, whatever the case may be. Okay. So, and then also the most important part is also in terms of connecting the blog to whichever website I'm working with.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why. So again, all this is very important. So with the categories, if you know, okay, you're working with a particular niche, write out the categories first right here. So like that, you can sort them out as whatever article that you're doing. You can just put the category in the panel for the articles, okay? Because when you go and do, let's say, post, when you go and do a new post, for example, it asks you on the right side for the categories. Right here.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You see? So like that, if you work efficiently, where you know, okay, if you're doing marketing, let's say, okay, Judy, Gunn, you're doing marketing, and then Tyree, you're doing advertising stuff. So you both have a different niche, okay? So you know, okay, you would have 2 categories for marketing and advertising. So, and when you guys, and you have your names as authors and everything, just like me and my business partners right here. So like that, basically in terms of putting in whatever you want in your blog, and you could both partner up where basically you could have the blog for both of your websites, but it exists under.
I could have Tyree's blogs in mine.
Yeah, because you could have
mine in there.
He can. You both can have access. Remember, as a VA, okay, the virtual assistant is giving access, so you can decide one of you guys to have the blog article, okay, and then the other one has access to as a VA virtual assistant to that blog tool, and then basically go in and write it down, you know, write the blog and everything like that, and then connecting the sites.
So I do have a question. Okay, I write a blog, I copy paste it to the blog template. Okay, and then in the categories, whatever blog post I want that blog to fit on, that's when I click that blog post. I mean, I click that category.
So if I save this as under the marketing template right here, and I save it, I publish it on the live website. If I go on the live website, let's go back home and then go down to my categories, click on marketing, it will show up right here under marketing.
Oh, right.
Okay, my question is where it says blog post. If I have 2 separate, I want to look 2 different ways so I can save that blog post. Remember when it showed where you had, okay, that's the blog template. When I publish that, it's gonna publish, and when they click on, they go to the feed page, it's gonna land on that blog post.
Okay, yes. So right now I uploaded the template test, right?
Yes.
I could upload the template 1, but which is blank, but the test is right here. But when I put the title here, I put the thumbnail, I put whatever, everything else, and I hit save. Remember that message, it says post save, go to the post or stay on the page. So since I didn't do as a draft, it's automatically posted.
Yes.
Okay. So right now I want to go to the post, and there it is right here.
Oh, I got it.
Delete it because it's live right now on my site, but
Yeah.
that's how it works. Now
Yeah.
let's say, okay, you didn't want it live on the site.
You say
I
it as
go
a
this
draft.
right here, drive.
Yeah. Save it as a
Yes.
draft.
And
Yeah.
then let me select the template again. And then let's do, this is test one, for example. And then I hit drive and I hit save. Now I know it's not posted because it's a draft.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's not live on my site yet because
Right.
I have it as a draft.
Right.
If I go here, you see it's a draft.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, the minute I take this off and I hit save, it will be live.
Now,
So it's
what if I
possible.
wanna-
So sorry, Tyree. So it's possible for us to create all our, 3 or 4 blogs and have them all in a draft place before we actually go live.
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
where are the drafts saved? Where do we find
No,
those?
they're still saved on your, where is it? Where am I? Here it goes, save. They still go to post list. They're still saved on your post list right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
We just
they
go
are
there.
still saved on your post list right here.
Yes.
You just need to know, and again, that could be another update, another suggestion to the developers to do, let's say, below, like another thing below, another line, put a divider line, just like publish and unpublished
Yes.
website, to
Yeah.
have maybe the
That would be
class at
good.
the bottom.
Yeah.
That could be. I'll send that to the developers to add it to the list. But
Because then you know
as
which
of
one's
right now,
posted.
yeah.
Yeah.
As of right now, there's no way you know until you go and click update and you see it's a draft.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. Okay. That's what I couldn't find. Also, now my other question is, like, if you go back to where all the blog posts are,
Go back.
yeah, yes.
Right here?
Okay. That right there, are all of your blog posts gonna have the same look, or is it a way that you can change the way it is? Because I noticed where it had, when you were creating a blog post, where everything gonna drop down when you creating the frame, how many different looks can that frame have? Because I saw where it just had 2.
Yeah, because the frame is where is it?
Oh, that's right. You can add
It's the
elements
page.
to make it look different. I'll say, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the frame is the page, remember. So you can do
Yes.
however. So if you want
You just answer my question. I can even tell you what it is. Okay, like now, if I have two different blog, where it said create a post, and then it has elements. I can create one to look like a certain post with different elements. Then I can come and create another, look like a certain post with different elements.
because the only reason is that this is the picture frame. The blog, which is the picture, can only go in the picture frame.
Okay.
You cannot have, for the same website, 2 picture frames.
Oh, that was
sense.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Because again, you have a blog for a site.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So the site is, let's say, the living room. So or whatever, your dresser. You can only have 1 picture frame on your dresser.
Yes.
So all the pictures, think of it as like it's an electronic picture frame where it has rotating pictures. So all the pictures, which are the blogs, goes into that 1 picture frame that sits on the dresser.
And if I want it to look different, I just have to have a different template with a different look. But it is
you will have to have a different website. Exactly, you will have to have a different website with a different look, so you can have a different picture frame, basically.
Yeah.
So that means
the same picture frame. What I'm saying is gonna be the same picture frame, but I can have a different template because I can create as many templates as I want.
Correct.
So I can have 3 different looking templates, and 1 template will look different from 2 or 3, but they're all going, each one of them going to drop inside of that blog post frame.
Correct, because that's the same mentality where we're talking about, let's say, the chiropractors. You can have 4 chiropractors,
yes,
4 different websites, but with the same blogs,
yes,
on their websites, but the articles are the same, but the picture frame, the blog post, it looks different.
yes.
You see what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yes.
So the blog post looks different. So one is for Jimmy's chiropractor. The other one has the header for Sonny's chiropractor. You see, and then Sonny may have a Google review in the bottom where Johnny's website has a Facebook review, whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? But the articles, the pictures are the same. So meaning the blogs, the pictures, the articles are the same.
Okay. Now my other question is like, where do I? Okay, so I know I don't have to change the title because that's gonna be on the blog template, the blog post. When I post the blog, it's gonna fall on that when I post the blog template that I created. The post.
Correct. The title is gonna be right here.
Yeah, I don't. That so I get a name right there, and then when it land on that blog post, all that's gonna show up.
Correct.
Okay. So all the blog posts gonna look like that. If I want the blog post to look different, I just have a different looking template.
Correct.
Okay. Now, when I want to SEO or something like that, where do I put like keywords or something like that?
It would be on where is it?
Do I go to settings or something like that?
No, yeah, I think so.
So each blog
Right
can have
here.
a different keyword.
Right
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
So you can have custom SEO. Me, I usually like use custom SEO because the custom one, what it does is basically I can actually type the SEOs, but if you keep it off, then basically it goes through articles automatically and look for keywords in your article and uses it as automatic SEO.
Okay, so you keep yours off.
Yeah, it basically scans your article for and the header. Because remember for SEO, you must have the header a certain way. You must have the keywords in the header, the keywords in the
content
body of the content, and then so it scans. When you have it off, it scans in terms of to look for those automatically, and basically does it automatically. Now, there are a lot of the more advanced people who will say, okay, no, I want to have a certain keyword because I want this article to show up for a certain demographic or a certain keyword, whatever the case may be. Then that's where now they can click on and then type in the keyword, the meta tags, and everything like that.
And that can be just for that specific blog post that I wrote. Okay,
correct, because
I'll leave it off and it'll cover whatever blog is landing.
Correct, because you can have it for each one of them in terms of the settings. Each one has their own settings and everything.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, because when I write my blog posts, I do on-page SEO because I have a certain keyword that I wanted to rank for, and that's when I would leave it on.
Correct.
But if I have the keywords and key tags, then I'd leave it off and it'll scan for each one of those. Gotcha.
Correct. Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. Fabulous. Anything we missed, Tyree?
No, like I said, what was confusing me is I would save a template, but I did not understand how it fit on the blog post. But now I understand I have one blog post. Yeah. But if I want the content to look different, I just create different templates.
Correct. And that's what I was saying. It's the best way I always explain to people is the picture frame analogy. You see what I'm saying? So you have the picture frame and then you have the picture that goes inside the picture frame.
Yes.
You can embellish the picture frame, put razzle dazzle, on the stuff on there, but the actual picture that's set in stone because you took the picture, So the editing, the blog editing, you can go in and edit the blog, the stuff, but the format of it sticks like that.
Yeah, the format is the blog post itself, and then the picture, which would the picture is actually the template. So if I want a different looking picture, I just create a different looking template, and it's going to fit in that blog post, which is the actual frame.
Correct.
And if I want 4 different looking pictures, I just create 4 different looking templates.
Yes, that is correct.
And then if I want, and then whatever category I want that picture to go in, I just click that category, and then it's gonna go on that blog on that category. That blog post on that category.
So, for example, remember
Yeah.
Where is it?
I had a bowl of spaghetti up here, and you just laid it out to lasagna. It's all flat. I'm good.
Where is it? I'll go back to. Okay, that's why.
We've been working on. I've been working on this for weeks. It's been driving me nuts.
This is the best way of explaining it. You have the different blogs. Okay? So I have one for my marketing. I have a demo one. I have for the main one that I just showed you, Live Your Dream blog, and I have for my vacation.
Yeah.
Each one of them can be attached to a different website.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I go here for the main one, edit blog. So for the main one, which is for this site right here. Okay. If I go there under connect, right now it's connected to that website. But I can have it also connected to another website, to my Funnel Club website, to whatever the other website, the cleaning website, my restaurant website. You see what I'm saying? So again, you can have it connected to different picture frames.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Different picture frames, but it's the same picture.
The same picture. And if I wanted to look different, I just create a different template, which would be a different picture inside the same picture frame.
Correct. Exactly. Correct.
Gotcha.
And that's it. You guys got it.
Yeah,
as long as you understand that concept, then you're good. You guys are good.
Yeah, we got it.
We good, Judy.
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
One blog post with different blog templates that we create.
Yeah,
correct.
We had it the other way around and couldn't work out why it wasn't working.
I couldn't figure it out because when I kept looking at the videos that Frank did, he did it backwards, and that was throwing me off. Okay, so I needed to go a few other steps, and I would not have gone those few other steps because I couldn't get past the first step that was confusing me. But you just took me through it all. Because I remember when Shelly was doing the Tuesday night training, I was getting it, but I was not receiving it, and I saw that you had got it and received it.
yeah. And it took me a good minute to figure it out, and then I had to go. Wait a second, hold up. Playing around. Oh wait. Oh, okay, this is okay, and just doing it like that, and I figure it out. So
fantastic.
That's the trick. That's the trick.
Yeah, and then that I'm glad you showed when we can add the categories through an iframe. Just what was that name of that site again you went through?
I wrote it down, Tyree. It's called Widget Pack. I've got it written down.
Widget Pack.
Comments. So you wrote down the site that he when he got the comment.
Yes, I take notes. Great. You know that.
Yes.
Now, and this is just temporarily because I know they are working on a comment feature for the blog, and I think that's what they've been working on is waiting for all of them to all the updates for the blog to come out at once. I think.
Yeah.
So
it's
like they have phases that they go through and everything like that.
Well, this is something we can start with anyway and get some things.
Correct.
Tomorrow, all I got to do is create my feed page, and then to give structure to it, and then create the post page. That like what you did with the element, you show with the elements that create the frame. So tomorrow, all I gotta do is create the feed.
I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry.
I got it, Judy. I got it.
I got it. I understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I got it now, and I know what I was doing wrong. I got it. So tomorrow, no later than Thursday, I have everything up and going because. All I have to do is create the feed page. I already have it. I just have to give it a look. And then my blog, all I have to do, the blog post, all I have to do is go ahead and create that and save that. And then create a template because I have 2 templates created. Now I know, we don't have no problem. He cleared up everything.
And also, Tyree, if you have done a blog post, I can put your blog post as a guest on my website.
And at that point, I got to figure out how we do that, how we can share that. Because I know.
Yeah, he told us how to share it. It's in the video. When it's it's uploaded, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, all you have to do is you have the blog, but you'll use the VA option, the virtual assistant option, to give access to the website or to
Yeah.
the
Yes.
blog thing, and then basically you can write the blog, and then now you have both articles and stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Through the VA assistant. Yes,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go now, Chris. Thank you so much.
You're
This was
welcome, guys. You're
amazing.
welcome. Anytime, you're welcome. And we'll see you guys next week on Tuesday night, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
I do have one more question. You okay with like if I take this and put this on my YouTube channel showing that you instructed us?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. Hey, if you can spread the message to help people to understand better how to work with the blog, so
Yeah.
be it. Go for it.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No
Thank you
problem.
so much,
Done,
Chris.
Anytime. Take care. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Bye.